Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogboat333 and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Thousand Week Reich. Last time we opted Thousand Week Reich, I believe, was the Russian Republic. We started on the far east of the Russian frontier, or the west of the Pacific, depending on how you want to look at it. And then we went ahead, pushed westward, which isn't usually how Russian history goes, but we decided to mix it up. And we went ahead and unified Russia into a free, fair, and democratic republic. Now, we're going to be playing something a little different, slightly less wholesome. I'm just going to select Hitler for a second to scroll out. Hopefully saying that name doesn't get it demonetized in 30 seconds. We're actually going to be playing as a country that I was recommended by a YouTube commenter, actually. I get recommended a couple countries every... commonly enough. And I had a fella by the name of Lazuli, the Mighty French, who recommended the Republic of India. Now, I was kind of curious, but I wasn't too sure if I wanted to. Then I saw that they have a neat little focus tree, actually. It's not too big or expansive, but it has some options and some divergences. And so I figured, you know what, why not? Let's give it a roll. Thank you for the suggestion, Lazuli. It's very well taken. And to everyone else who left a suggestion, it wasn't good enough, and you should feel bad. I'm joking, of course. I try to, I just play what's immediately interesting to me and what I think has cool content. And I thought India had cool enough content that I figured, let's give it a shot. So here we are. By the way, we have Twitch chat with us. As usual, I have my dear friend Kev. He got very, very excited, apparently, because he wanted to join us as we wiped Pakistan off the map. So it's very good that he joined us on the India stream. Alright, so India is a broken nation. For hundreds of years, the subcontinent was subject to brutal imperialism. The idea of Indian nationalism was just sprouting, and so were most loyal advocates. British colonial bureaucracy was a gargantuan machine, one dying under its own weight. So when the British left to fight their own war in Europe, a power vacuum of unheard scale formed. Every minor politician and civil servant with a claim to leadership scrambled for power. In the south, many of the existing princely structures flooded to fill in the English cavity. In the north, Indian nationalists saw their chance. Subhas Chandra Bose, returning from the Soviet Union, declared a new Indian republic. Disparate groups from authoritarians to leftists flocked around his ideal of an independent democratic India. The Indian Republic is still a fragile and new democracy. After disputes with Bengali regionalists, Bengali political groups coalesced into a new socialist group that declared independence, driving the republic into greater division. In the south, an even greater threat is formed. Radical Hindu nationalist Vinayak Savarkar leads a revolt in the name of Hindu Utva. Clouding it all is the Great Indian Famine. Instability after the British withdrawal has left lower classes agitated. Bread prices are sky high and a large portion of the population cannot feed themselves. It is a perfect storm. Subhas Chandra Bose looks upon a broken India. As the 52 elections approach, he asks himself, can he mend it? So let's take a look at the situation we got. We're led by this guy, Subhas Chandra Bose, popular hero of the independence movement. To rival the late Mahatma, Subhas Chandra Bose has held a complex life and rise to power. One of the most fervent Indian nationalists of the INC, which he had been president of in the past and leads again today, he originally was ousted from the leadership of the Congress in 1939 due to disagreements with Gandhi about the use of violent or non-violent means to achieve independence. Soon after, was placed under house arrest by British authorities for organizing dissent, but to escape India, spending time in Afghanistan, where he attempted to gain the support of the Soviet Union to resist British rule. It was here in his exile in Afghanistan where he is rumored, controversially, to have also negotiated with representatives of Nazi Germany. But these negotiations broke down as the Nazis, now preparing to invade the Soviet Union, had no interest in jeopardizing the delicate armistice with Britain. He would have marginally greater luck seeking to build a pact with Japan to drive the British from India, beating Japanese officials in 1943 after traveling through the then warring Soviet Union. However, Japanese advances were halted and their forces failed to gain any real position close to India, this most controversial attempt at gaining a foreign ally was also unsuccessful. After the surrender of India, Botha would return to India, still a hugely popular figure, where he played a major role in gradually building unrest. This time, the British could not stop the unrest, and British rule will collapse, the Raj falling apart as British forces hastily withdrew after a rushed set of agreements signed with the INC and Muslim League. From then, Botha easily cemented himself as a hugely popular leader of a new independent Indian republic ruled from Delhi. While in India his popularity is immense, in the West views are mixed. His obviously controversial past of cooperation with Japan and possibly even Germany is a blotch in his record for Western governments seeking to do business with the subcontinent's greatest power. Regardless, for now, his power seems secure, and his nationalist pan-Indian, somewhat authoritarian version of socialism comfortably rules India with a true democratic mandate. So we have a great Indian famine, which is just fucking horrible. Jesus. The retreat of the British and failure of the Indian Republic led to years of restless instability in the Indian subcontinent. Regional wars between each faction led to a huge drop in productivity. Farming and industry were stalled. After the fog of war and the hate faded, war ceased, but it's way too late. The subcontinent has now entered the Great Famine. So that's not good at all. We also have the Indian-Pakistani rivalry, which, actually not too bad. A rivalry that has existed since the days of British imperial rule. It's only worsened after disorganized retreat of British authorities. The Indian subcontinent faced wars that took millions of lives. The wars between Pakistan and the Indian Republic being especially bloody, with both sides fighting fanatically despite the lack of resources and organization of their respective nations. Many think a resurgent conflict is only a matter of time. So we have a pretty nasty debuff. We also have pretty bad research speed overall. We don't even have basic rifles. We'll work on support weapons to start off with, and then we need to get a tech boost, so let's get mechanical computing. Let's get some civilian factories. Not very many good places to build these, though. We'll build one in Bihar, and then one in Lucknow. By the way, I should mention, I don't speak any of the Indian languages from the Indian subcontinent very well, or at all for that matter. Very well in the case of English and not at all in the case of the others. So if I end up butchering some of these local pronunciations, I do apologize ahead of time. So bear with me. Let's go ahead and get some field marshals. Let's get Mr. Botha in charge as a field marshal. And then let's get Prem Sakhal in charge on the Calcutta front. Take out Bengal. See some troops here. We'll go ahead and give these guys Pran Nath Thapar. We'll give these guys to the infantry guy. SM Shringagesh. These guys are kind of, they're in a funky little position, aren't they? So we'll give them to Lakshmi Saghal. We'll just have Lakshmi do a little defensive fallback line there. I mean, unless the rivalry more sort of angry Pakistanis wish in their cut. True, Kev. There we go. I like that. That is a good attitude to have. We'll get these guys on that front. Want the infantry guys there. Militia guys can go here. Infantry guy there. Infantry guy there. Infantry guy there. Militiaman there. No, that's not there. There. And then tank guy can go there. And yeah. We might as well train up some new units while we're here. We also need motorized equipment. We'll get that when we get more factories. We'll just train some guys up kind of lazily. And then let's take a look at the tree. We have mostly the generic tree, but we have our own little unique tree over here, which we'll get to when we get to. It takes a while to get those stuff unlocked. For now, we need industry. So let's work on industry. So, industrial efforts. Perfect place to start. The modern world, a nation without an industry cannot call its economy strong. Therefore, we shall focus our attention on improving, strengthening, and expanding ours in the coming months, so that we can stand toe-to-toe with our neighbors and supply our army and population with needed products and equipment. Excellent. So, we're gonna... First, let's get an offensive line. I mean, yeah, there's one thing India's lacking, it's manpower. Pretty much, yeah. We'll do an offensive line into here, into, not quite into Madras. I was thinking Madras was down here. You guys can do an offensive line probably up to here would be fine. We'll let you guys readjust. You guys just need to hold the line. Which you guys are doing a fine job at already. I'm ready to play. Are you? Yeah, I mean, we have just some massive population centers. 41 million, 44 million, 49 million. We got some thick population provinces. Let's also speed up. But we have to not only put down the Socialist Republic of Bengal, but the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh as well. I totally butchered that. There's no way that was correct. No way in hell. Let's talk about Madras. Makes me want some chicken Madras now. Hey, fair enough. Sorry to evoke your appetite. I'll wait for our guys to get into order. Can't quite give this guy infantry leader yet. Leader or expert? I think expert. Okay. Well, this guy's ready to attack. So we will attack with this unit. Highly recommend. Any good is so good if you never had it. I don't think I have, actually. Very, excuse me? For a republic under Boza, pursuing a policy of Indian unification since its freedom from British rule, we have fought against the creation of a Bengal state for several years. However, the front war in the east has been costly and exhausting for both sides, especially as the nationalists in the south pose a greater, perhaps a greater concern, as Bengal's self-declared government has contracted us offering us a truce. Some say we cannot accept further disintegration of India, that we must unify our nation with force, while others push for accepting the truce in order to concentrate on internal stability and questioning the RSS in the south. How shall we proceed? Get the fuck out of here. Continue the offensive. We're gonna go ahead and do this. We'll take out this province so we get these two encircled. We'll also move to secure Dhaka so we get these guys split down in two. Not that this matters the most though, because we actually get a pretty decent encirclement around these guys, and if we can just take, I think if we just take Dhaka and Calcutta, we're good, really. We can also push in and take these guys. And this is going very, very smoothly so far, I gotta say. Hungary denounces German agents, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll move you over there, bud. I think once we take Dhaka and Calcutta, we should just be done. We've somehow only taken 93 casualties, and only 69 from Bengal. Nice. But also, not nice for them, because they're just getting reamed right now. It says we need to build motorized, so we'll build some more time motorized equipment. Prime Minister agrees to be murdered. Germany tests an atom bomb. We've taken Calcutta. Honestly, we are kicking ass right now. And we are taking names. Didn't even ask these guys to do this, and they're doing it anyway. You'll love to see it. I don't know why the AI gives up on Bangladesh so much. They aren't hard to take. If I had to guess, the AI looks at how many troops there are, and they think, okay, they have roughly the same amount, and they get worried because they're fighting with the RSS as well. In reality, though, this war is easy because for as bad a supply as we have as India, I'm noticing, they have it like 12 times worse. Like, it's not even fair. It's not even a competent fight. So we just pass one turn, and then nom that up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We can get some new research. Let's get computing machines, because we need to really catch up on research. And that is bad. The amount of research that we have, don't have. I don't know what the proper terminology is. We can't research very much, very well right now. That's what I'm trying to get at. Next, let's do civilian industry. Yeah, 2 research slots. It's not good at all. It is really not good. We're probably going to want to rush down this, although... Is there anything that gives us another research slot? Oh god, I don't think so, actually. Okay, down here, actually. So we... Not in the main tree, just in our industry stuff. The civilian sector of industry is of utmost concern to our nation, so we shall invest a considerable amount of funds into it to obviously increase efficiency in production, making sure our people are content and satisfied. Take out the horsey. Take out Bombay soon. And with that, boom. We've dealt with our internal rebellions for the most part. Now we really just need to wipe up the remnants. So we'll move these guys around Hyderabad. We'll get these guys around Bangalore. These guys are sort of our elite units. So we'll move them there. And then send these guys up to Kashmir. Get rid of that little fallback line. And then send them there. Probably need to get working on an anti-tank. Got our victory in the south. I should have read that. I made a horrible mistake. Oh no. We could also march into Goa. Having wreaked havoc first in the north and then after the south, march southwards. In the south of India for years, the right-wing Hindu nationalist organization militia RSS has finally been totally defeated by a recent offensive by the Indian Army. With mass surrenders, the south of India, apart from the independent princely states, is now under Delhi's control, though sporadic violence continues. Indian leader Subhas Chandra Bose has hailed this as a great victory for the Republic against subversive forces, and celebrated the bravery of Union soldiers in a public address. Let's hope this ends the violence. I just realized we can only get 3 factories max, it looks like. And that is not good. Could be worse. We could be stuck with 2 factories, but it's only so much better. Oh shit. I don't think I've ever seen the coup happen before there. Damn, not only did the I'm fine for recording this. I don't know if I told I don't know if I told the YouTube people this, but I recorded this initially and then the audio didn't pick up on shadow play, and so I've decided to re-record this. But original game they got free. They were free of the Germans, and now they're just their bitch, even more so, which you hate to see. Anyway, you also hate to see the video end, but alas, we're gonna have to end it. Thank you as always for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of this content, feature the sub button for uploads weekdays, as well as occasionally Saturdays. If you have any comments, feedback, and certainly leave a comment section below. I read all comments again, appreciate any all feedback you might have for me. Want to chat, play games, check out my Discord down link below. If you want to send me bucks money, check out my Patreon. If you want to see me do stuff live, check out my Twitch. If you want to just see me do non-gaming related stuff, check out my second channel. All the channel description box below. That's really it for now, ladies and gentlemen. My name has been Mr. Dogbot333. I thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.